The company I'm with is Occasions Magazine, and I'm trying to sell to Sage Meadows Country Club. The advertising goals are to draw more people in to play golf primarily, but we would like to increase the sales in the pro shop because that's where most of the money comes from, and we'd like to show the beauty of the course and the value of Sage Meadows. The target audience is mainly in or around Jonesboro, but we do have people that come from out of town or all over the U.S. that are traveling that do want to play golf. So we get a couple of them. And then we have a few psychographics here. The household average income is $95,000. Average golfer spends $3,000 on equipment to play golf. 75% of American golfers would skip a major life event to play Augusta National, which is where the Masters is hosted. And then 19 million American golfers are college educated. Here we have an age breakdown of golfers. Most golfers are older, with the most being over 70. A few challenges we might face are competing golf courses in the surrounding area like Ridge Point or Jonesboro Country Club, limited advertising dollars, current use of television does not provide the time to tell the story, misconception on proximity to Jonesboro. Sage Meadows is kind of out of the way, but it's not too far. And then the limited market and prospect has not used magazine advertising as a medium yet, which we would like to sell. Our strategy, well, the current prospect uses a different media mix than advertising. He uses radio, newspaper, email, social media, but he primarily uses television. With the limited budget, the frequency on air is minimal with television. You can only get so much with your money on television because it's so expensive. Television is more expensive than print, and it is not repetitive, with the fact that Occasions Magazine reaches over 30,000 people. Our main competition is Ridge Point Country Club and Jonesboro Country Club. The advertising budget is $1,000 a month, which would be $12,000 annually. And then the prospects advertising mix includes television, radio, newspaper, email, and social media, primarily being television. But we would like to sell magazine. A little bit about us. Occasions Magazine is locally owned and operated here in Jonesboro. It's located on Main Street in downtown Jonesboro. Other publications by Occasions includes Northeast Arkansas Kids Directory, Jonesboro Living, and Campus Cash. Occasions' mission statement is Occasions Publishing Group is a people-focused, purpose-driven organization committed to reaching, inspiring, and informing readers across Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas. We print 10,000 copies a month of Occasions Magazine. Each edition is read by at least 2 people. Online edition reaches 10,000 people. Overall, we reach over 30,000 readers a month. The solutions to our challenges: we would like to promote the prospect's advantages to the competition. We'd like to promote the fact that Occasions will provide more information about Sage for less cost than television. We also like to promote the fact that Sage Meadows is not too far from any location. If you're in Brooklyn, Paragould, or in the middle of Jonesboro, it's all about the same distance, so we reach a lot of people for where we are at. While golfers are a limited market, Occasions Magazine is more likely to reach the target audience for those that play golf than other mediums. The advantages of Sage Meadows, which we are trying to promote, is that it's the only public golf course in Jonesboro. If you're wanting to play golf at Ridge Point or Jonesboro Country Club, you have to be a member. Whereas Sage Meadows, if you just are coming from out of town and have never heard of Sage Meadows, you can still play. Sage Meadows is the only course in Jonesboro with TifEagle Bermuda greens, which TifEagle are meant to withstand higher temperatures, so it's good for the summer. Where other courses in Jonesboro use Champion Bermuda greens. Sage Meadows is open 7 days a week, year-round, excluding Thanksgiving and Christmas, whereas Sage Meadows competition is only open 6 days a week. And here we have the days open for Ridge Point, Jonesboro, and Sage Meadows. You can see with them being open that extra day a week, there are plenty more days that people can play than Ridge Point or Jonesboro. The benefits of promoting the Prospects Advantage will bring more golfers from other country clubs to play at Sage on their days that the courses are closed. Also, promoting more detailed information in Occasions magazine than what you can see on television. You can see the beauty of the course and the aesthetics at a lower cost. Also, the lower cost green fees, the restaurant bar, and accessibility for seniors, and the fact that it isn't a Tommy Bolt signature course will bring more interest and more people to the course to spend money, purchase items, and dine and rent space for receptions, weddings, and parties, which will increase revenue. We are also trying to promote the fact that Sage Meadows is not too far from any location. Many people think it's out of town on Highway 351, which in fact it's within the city limits of Jonesboro. Golfers are a limited market, but Occasions magazine is more likely to reach the target audience for those that play golf than other mediums, due to the fact that magazine reaches all demographics but focuses on more affluent, which may include those golfers that would tend to spend money at Sage Meadows. Here we have an ROI analysis. So currently Sage Meadows spends $1,000 a month on average on television, which equates to maybe 3 or 4 television spots a year, because television is so expensive. But here, if you have $12,000 for an annual budget, Occasions can provide 12 months of advertising. If you get a full page ad January through April, that'll be $6,000. If you get a full page ad May through July, it'll be $2,600 because it's the summer special. And then if you get a half page ad from August through December, it'll be $2,500, which all this adds up to $11,145, which leaves Sage Meadows $855 under their advertising budget. So they can spend that money on golf tournaments or whatever they'd like to spend it on. So here we have a success story from Occasions. In 2017, a local restaurant who in the past had an advertising budget of $8,000 annually wanted to promote their establishment through minimal television and newspaper, decided to advertise in Occasions magazine. In June of 2017, they decided to take the remaining advertising budget of $4,000 and run several ads from June through December in our magazine. After their end-of-the-year evaluation, they realized their expenses remained the same, but their revenue increased by 18%. During the month of August, they included a 15% discount in their advertising and saw a 32% increase in sales from the previous year and a more than 20% increase in sales over the previous 7 months of 2017. Here we have terms and conditions for our ads. The summer ad special requires 2 month insertion commitment. Design/typesetting digital output for half a page or larger is no additional charge. Presented ads must be provided in digital format. You also cannot include bleed outs or crop marks on fractional page ads. Bleeds or crop marks are for full page ads and 2-page spreads only. Deadlines are the 20th of each month for the next month's issue. For the budget, 2019 Sage Meadows advertising budget is $12,000 for that year. For the advertising schedule, we have this again. It's all adds up to $11,145, which leaves $855 to spare. For the appendix, the only thing we pulled, we had AmericanGolf.com, which showed demographics of golf. We also had the budget for all of the ads that you can use. It showed how much everything is worth and how much you will have to spend on a full page, half page, and all that. So, in summary, we want to increase customers by promoting Sage Meadows' advantages and value over other local golf courses. We want to increase customers by advertising the value-added aspects of the golf course and club that other mediums might not have been able to do. We want to educate local and out-of-town prospective customers about location and easy access, which has been an issue in the past. And we want to reach a more defined target audience than other mediums. We want to educate the market that Sage Meadows is a 7-day-a-week golf course rather than a 6-day like competitors. And we want to promote that Sage Meadows' aesthetics and beauty, its lower cost green fees, restaurant and bar, accessibility for seniors, and the fact that it is a Tommy Bolt signature course, unlike some other courses in Jonesboro. We want to promote the fact that Sage Meadows is not too far from any location. It's a quick trip for an afternoon of fun. And by promoting these facts, which the previous medium has not been able to do, which was television, television is a 30-second spot. Occasion Magazine will bring more interest and more people to the course to spend money to play golf, purchase items in the pro shop, dine in at the restaurant and bar, and rent space for receptions, weddings, and parties. Our proposal will not only increase awareness of Sage Meadows by 35%, it will also provide an additional revenue stream of an expected 20% during the first quarter of 2019. We thank you for your time and know that Occasion Magazine and our proposal will provide Sage Meadows with the marketing and advertising needed to increase golfers and pro shop sales, increase overall membership, and increase overall revenue. We would like to get approval on the proposal terms and conditions and pricing, complete 1-page advertising agreement which includes advertising copy and contract provisions, set up time to share advertising layout and schedule, then take Sage Meadows Golf Course to the next level in profitability. Thank you.